All right, each month we welcome in the folks from a local ophthalmology practice that goes beyond improving a patient's vision. They actually are improving the community that we live in. Revision LASIK and cataract surgery found their March honoree in the Ohio Parks and Recreation Association Foundation, a very worthy recipient. So here to share more, we are welcoming back Paige York from Revision, and we have Woody Woodward from Ohio Parks and Rec. It is so good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk, first of all, Paige, Revision gives back. Really, this is a core focus of what you guys do, and we've highlighted a couple of recipients so far. How do you pick them every month? That has to be so difficult with so many worthy organizations.
It's true. There are so many great organizations. We are so honored to be able to have selection to, the Ohio Parks and Recreation Association. We are huge supporters of, living healthy lives and being outdoors, and so much of what we do in our organization is around, being healthy and doing what we can. And so when you're outdoors and you're visiting parks and you're part of nature and being able to see those things is super important. So we're excited to choose this one. How we choose the rest, it really is sometimes our patients are telling us, we have team members, and a lot of times it's just being out in the community and seeing where needs are needed.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned what you do, Woody. I think it's just incredible because it's the Ohio Parks and Recreation Association Foundation, and really is fill these gaps in, right? So tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, so the Ohio Parks and Recreation Association, we represent 2,500 parks and recreation professionals around the state. And our foundation really is kind of the charitable arm of the association, and we just exist to find funding gaps. And sometimes that looks like a research project. Sometimes it looks like helping a student who is studying Parks and Rec in college to kind of get over the hump with a scholarship. Sometimes it's continuing education scholarships. And last year, for the first time, we helped to fund a playground project, a large playground project in Athens, Ohio, where they just needed a little bit more money to get over the hump and get that playground open for kids to be outside in Athens. So we were really thrilled to present that first grant last year.
Yeah, and that was, it's called the Changing Lives Grant, and I feel like that says a lot about the organizations and the people and what you choose, right? A lot of thought goes into that.
Yeah, it absolutely does. And we really come from a place where we believe that parks and recreation changes folks' lives on a daily basis, whether that's getting kids outside, whether that's providing safe, open space for folks, whether it's, a lot of parks and rec departments run preschool and daycare programs. It's the variety of things that our members are involved in is really massive. And all of those things really help to change folks' lives.
And I love that both of you, and I'm going to talk to you each about this aspect, is that you are also very involved in giving back to the next generation, making sure that the people who come after you in your industries have support in that. So what is it that you find is important about making sure that everybody's there to support our Parks and Rec?
Yeah, so we do a lot of things around the next generation, from, as I said, daycare programs and things of that nature, up to funding kids who want to go to school, who want to really give back and help others. It's amazing to me that kids who grew up in a park system now want to go to school and learn how to kind of run that park system.
Yeah.
And so part of what we get to do is make sure that those students get the college scholarships, make sure they get the continuing education, the internships, the mentorship through the Parks and Rec profession to kind of help make them the best professionals they can be.
Yeah, Paige, I know Revision does that. Your surgeons, your doctors just had a big continuing education session. So what happened there?
So, what I love is, we get to change lives through vision. That's our whole mission, is changing lives through vision. And when we host events like our continuing education programs, we bring in area optometrists all throughout the state. We had just under 100 doctors in attendance this past weekend, and it was a fantastic opportunity for our surgeons and our doctors to share what's new and what's coming forward in eye care and review case presentations, so that there can be that elevated education as things change in medicine, because medicine continuously evolves. And so we're grateful that we have doctors that want to come up and they want to learn, and that's part of their training too, is to attend continuing education. And it's just a wonderful format for us to be able to welcome them in and learn more about who we are, what we do, and just how we can better serve community through vision care.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and if you want to learn more about this month's nonprofit, you can go to oprahfoundation.org. Maybe you want to be the next park ranger. You want to change lives, right? Either way. So go to the website for more. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.